Okay, Mark, thank you very much. That's brilliant. Yep. And I can see and hear myself now on my other computer, which is over in the corner there. So that's all good. It looks like we are live, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you all from a very wet and frankly quite miserable afternoon on the southern edge of Europe. And I don't know what the weather's like up on the mountains today, but I have heard the occasional rumble of thunder. And what that means is that my internet speed has been going up and down a bit like a Lady of the Night Snickers this afternoon. So hopefully we'll get through the next 15 or so, 20 minutes without it all going kaput on us. So let's get cracking and straight into it, shall we? First of all, I'm really excited about this particular product. I have been for, well, since before I managed to persuade Adam to give me an advance copy. It's something which struck a chord with me as soon as I saw that he was making it and bringing it out. And he's been talking about doing this product for over a year. It's been over a year in the planning, in the background, and he's had that time to go back and revisit stuff and remake videos and have different thoughts about things. So it is really very comprehensive product now. But the reason why it struck a chord with me, and let's just see if you feel the same way about YouTube as I do. I love YouTube for a start. I think it's great. I've always stuck videos up on there. But my main channel is, let's call it a bit of a mess. I've got about 3 or 4 different channels on there, and some of them have got a few videos on. Some of them I've just used for a specific product, and they're all unlisted videos, and they're just for product delivery. But my main channel, if I share my screen, let's share the entire screen with you. I don't know whether you'll be able to see this very clearly, but just down here, it's got over 250,000 views. I've been on there since November 2006. It's got 264,000, nearly 265,000 views and 351 subscribers. Now, I've never really optimized my channel. You can see there's no channel art here at all. There's no there's a picture of me. I mean, I've managed to get that up, but apart from that, there's not all the sharing buttons here or anything. So I've not really. And when you go into there, the videos, a lot of them are unlisted because they are videos that I just wanted on a certain page or behind a membership site or something like that. I haven't done little thumbnails for them. I can rank videos, and I've done that in the past, which is probably why I got a lot of those views from. But I've just not really got to grips with it, and just stick a 2 in the chat box. If you're the same way with YouTube, you kind of neglected a YouTube account and you're not really capitalized on it as much as you can. Well, I found that one thing that really resonated with me was the fact that you can use YouTube to get paid traffic, and it's something that only dawned on me not that long ago, because I started seeing the adverts at the beginning of videos. I never really thought from an advertiser's point of view about that. I thought, if you let somebody advertise on your video, you get paid like you do with AdSense. But I never thought of actually getting traffic that way because, and here's the reason, or the reasons. I thought, number one, it was very hard to do and complicated. I thought, number 2, it would be probably very expensive. And one of those things, you used to hear these horror stories, didn't you, of people losing their shirt because they set it up without knowing what they were doing, press go, they wake up the next morning and boom, it's maxed their credit card out. So I was a bit nervous about all of that too. And secondly, I don't know about you guys, but I never find Google particularly intuitive. I always find it's rather difficult to navigate your way around. I'm even shit at doing Gmail. I can't cope with it. I never know even basic stuff like where do I forward it? How do I forward this video to somebody? I'm really bad at Google, and it's not just Gmail, it's all of their products. I find that things are hidden in places where you don't expect to find them. With YouTube, it's all over the blooming place. There's no intuitiveness to it, or intuitive to it. It's just a real big mess. And that's probably why my YouTube channel is still a big mess. So, and that's probably why I didn't actually go forward and do any advertising on YouTube. So when Adam said he was bringing his course out, I was all ears, because I thought, wow, at last, I'll be able to find out exactly what I need to do. Because the word that really captured my attention was the fact that, or the phrase that captured my attention was the fact that they've got excess capacity. You know, they've got, there's not that many people, certainly in the small to medium-sized businesses, that are capitalizing on advertising on YouTube. Some big brands are, but they're not doing it in a particularly targeted way. So they have excess capacity. That means on an advertising platform, they want to sell advertising space, and there's not so many people going for it. Guess what? The price comes down. So these days, the cost of advertising on YouTube is very, very low compared to other platforms. So that's really something that took my attention. So let's dive into the course. I'll show you on the inside what you get here. Now, I'm going to make my this part of the screen bigger. That all went a bit weird, but hopefully now you'll see the members area. Now, don't expect this to be one of those $10 courses that you see where it'll say, click, you go here to set up your YouTube account. You go here to set up your AdWords account. This is what you do. And yes, it's got that stuff in it, but this is so much more. This is going into all sorts of stuff, which is absolutely gold. I don't care whether you use the stuff that you get taught in here just for YouTube marketing, YouTube ads. The stuff you learn in here goes a lot further than that. So I'm going to take you through this so you can see that for yourselves. Okay, so I like the way it's delivered for a start. I like the packaging on this product. I really do like the way it's delivered. It's very neat, very sensible. It's not flashy. There's not ads flashing everywhere at me. It's really, really nice. So first of all, I love this bit, the newbie zone, because that's where I am with YouTube. I'm in the newbie zone. Okay, and you've probably seen this video as the one that Adam let me lift from the course. On why YouTube ads are a good idea, and then he goes into what the two different sort of ads are. So even if you're not familiar with this stuff, he'll walk you through it. Now, one thing that Adam does say, and he's asked me to tell you this as well, is if you look at this stuff in the newbie section, you think, oh, I know that, I'll skip that. Don't. Just take the few minutes to go through these videos. None of them are over about, I think, most of them are about 7 or 8 minutes or something, but do go through these, because you will pick up stuff that you don't know. I certainly did. I mean, I'm a newbie anyway with YouTube, but these this stuff in here was some really great golden tips. So yes, you've got, you know, what the sort of ads are, how to set up your AdWords account, connect it to your YouTube account, linking it in here, optimizing your channel, which is something I've never done, which I need to do, associating your website with your channel so you can send clicks back to your website from videos, the targeting, about Creative Commons videos. If you've never made a video and you want a video to run as an ad, then you can grab one of somebody else's that has got a Creative Commons license on it, and Adam shows you how to do that, how to pick them, and you can use that as a video advert as well. This is golden. I'll tell you what, this is wonderful. I watched this video earlier today, customer mapping and avatars. Adam goes through some really great resources where you can really nail down what your customer is looking for. Okay, what problems do they have? What are they looking for? What problem can you solve? And he's got some great resources in there. And the other thing about that section is that from that information, you are able to make blog posts. You're able to make Facebook posts, all sorts of stuff, just based on what you will discover about your potential customer while doing research for these adverts. That is just that one video there blew me away. Incredible. He goes through how to advertise for affiliate offers and CPA offers. And then each one of these sections, let's close this one up. Each one of these sections goes through how to set up, excuse me, how to set up these things in the correct way. Now, it's not just about, like I said before, it's not just about now click this, now click that, now click the other. He goes through some really kind of advanced stuff in here, and really covers you for everything. You know, in-stream ads, for example, let's talk about those for a second. He goes into things like what kinds of video work the best. You know, so you can narrow down you can create something that's going to be more successful by knowing that information. He goes through language patterns for these videos too, because you have got 5 seconds to make an impression, but at the same time, if somebody stays for more than 5 seconds and watches your video, but they don't take action at the end, you've paid for a video view. And so what you want to do in those first 5 seconds is grab their attention, get some interest, but also qualify them. And he shows sort of language patterns and how to do that. So you're not just getting how to set all this stuff up, you're getting how to actually do all the marketing, all the tips and techniques of the advertising tips and techniques and the copy tips and techniques that Adam's got. He's giving you all that too. So you've got these 2 different ads, and each one it's covered in full. And then you've got all of this stuff here: campaign organization, calls to action, in-stream conversion tips. These are typical sort of scripts that you can use. This is what I was talking about in terms of language patterns and that kind of thing. The video editing software that he recommends, different language patterns and ideas. And then there's more advanced stuff down here as well. But you know, you can watch all of those things and get into all of that stuff. So, and I don't know whether you've come across Adam at all. If you have, then you'll know what sort of a guy he is. He's straight down the line. He tells it as it is. There's no fluff about him, but he's one switched on cookie. Okay, and this is where his expertise lies with YouTube and everything video related. I bought a product of Adam's about 18 months ago, which is going to relaunch actually this spring, and it was about using video to get to build custom audiences in Facebook to advertise to. And I went out and applied what he taught me in that, because I knew nothing about this at that time. And I went out and applied what he taught me, and I had a video in a specific niche, and he taught me how to do this in his training. And that video ended up getting over 500,000 views. I built a huge custom audience out of it in that niche. I'd actually paid for 88,000 views of the video, and the rest, the other 430,000 came from organic, from people sharing it. There's something like 17,500 shares or comments, and the activity on it was massive. And that was all from just following Adam's training. So the guy knows what he's talking about. Now, this course, that should you choose to grab hold of this today, you are getting something that is not otherwise out there, as far as I know. Certainly not at the price that Adam's going to be offering you to buy this for. I don't know of, because I did scout around a little bit, and there's 1 or 2 other, there's a PLR course on this sort of stuff, but it's not in depth, guys. It's not teaching you how to actually, it's teaching you what to do. It's not teaching you how to do it. It's teaching you what you need to do. You need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do that. But it's not teaching you how to. What Adam's doing is teaching you how to as well. And that's why there's so many videos inside here. So you get the what to do, and you get the how to do it. And And I haven't seen a course out there that covers this topic in a way that this does. And, you know, hats off to the guy. He's really put his heart and soul into this. And what you get is somebody, you get an expert sitting over your shoulder, basically. It's not a kind of rinky-dink thing. This is serious stuff. I would give it a complete 5 stars. I mean, I've been through a lot of the information in here. None of it is wasted. It's absolutely brilliant stuff. And if you want to get cheap traffic from YouTube, you know, Adam's very, very upfront to say it may not happen on the first time you try it. You're gonna have to tweak it a little bit, and you're gonna have to figure certain things out for yourself according to your niche and what you're aiming to do. But follow what he teaches in here, and it means that you will be able to do this stuff. You know, by the end of this week, you'll be able to start putting your foot in this and start to get some of that cheap traffic. And he's talking something like, you know, 1 cent per video view and that kind of thing. And if it's a good video, if you make the video and target the right people as he teaches you to do, then those 1 cent video views will turn into clicks, will turn into subscribers, will turn into customers, and you'll get a very good return on investment. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just coming over here. I'm just going to click that on because I think it's live now. So if you look just underneath the video, there's a tab called offers, and there is a big red 1 next to it. If you click on there, you'll see a button, and that button will take you through to Adam's sales page, so you can have a look at whether you feel that this product is for you or not. Now, I will say before you click the button, I want something very important to say, and that is this is only going to be at a lower price. So the full price on this product is $97. That's where it's going to settle at. He may put it up more than that, but that's where the price is going to settle at after 3 days. Okay, and that will be the regular price of the product, or the minimum regular price of the product thereafter. So if you want to get this, I suggest you get it today, because tomorrow it'll be a little bit more expensive, and then the next day it will, and then after that it's going to be 97 bucks. So don't pay $97 for it. I'm not saying it's not worth it. I think what you could get from this is worth more than 97 bucks. But what I'm saying is there's no need to pay 97 bucks for this. You can get it today at a much reduced cost. But do take advantage of it as soon as you can before the price goes up. If you're watching this on my blog, there'll be a link underneath the video, and you can click on there. It is an evergreen product, so it will still be for sale unless something drastic happens and Adam has to pull it to remake some videos. But as it stands at the moment, it's an evergreen product. If you go there and the price is $97, let me tell you something, you are still getting a massive bargain. In my mind, I would put if I was to put a price on this, because you also get into his Facebook group and all the rest of it. If I was to put a price on this, I would say, $197 would be a fair price for the training that you get in here. For the training, if you went to a management training course covering this sort of detail of a topic like this, you'd pay probably $500 for the ticket. So this is well worth it at $97. If you're lucky enough to get it a little bit cheaper, that's great, but it's well worth it at $97. So guys, have you got any questions that you'd like to ask me? Just drop them in. We won't use the question and answer thing. Just drop them in the chat there. Anybody got a question? Anybody questions? No questions. Okay, so look, it's live, it's ready to buy now. I would recommend that you mosey on over there and grab your copy of it. I'm going to close this off now, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this video of this webinar back onto my blog. So I've got to do that, and then people will be able to see it over there. So I'd like to thank you very much for spending the time on the webinar with us today. I hope that it was useful to you. I hope you got a good idea of what YouTube Ads Mastery is all about. You won't get a whole bunch of emails from it, because I don't think many people are, it's not allowing many people to promote it. So there's only a few of us doing that. So look out for my email. If you decide to, you want to think about it, there'll be a blog post going up in about 10 minutes time with this video on, and Adam's previous video as well. But I would suggest, yeah, this is definitely, where's my what's it? It's definitely a hit. Okay, hit the button below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.